The 2018 Chevrolet Volt is an accomplished and refined extended-range electric car that makes an ideal everyday commuter. Some days you feel like an electric, some days you don't. The 2018 Chevrolet Volt is both, if that's what you're looking for. It's a 5-door compact hatchback that can be driven up to 53 miles on electricity alone, but offers a backup gasoline motor for longer trips. Chevy made only a few changes to the Volt for the 2018 model year. Some equipment has been shuffled and new paint colors have been added, and the Volt still is sold in LT and Premier editions. For this second generation, Chevy went for a much more conventional look when it came to styling the 2018 Volt. At first glance, it's almost indistinguishable from the hatchback version of the Chevrolet Cruze, although the two share little. Inside, it's much the same, with a dashboard that doesn't look as wildly futuristic as, say, the Toyota Prius. That's a good thing in our eyes. The Volt doesn't project its eco-friendliness as vocally. The downside, however, is that its interior can feel cramped. A high belt line and thick roof pillars exacerbate this feel. Don't focus too much on the Volt's style and comfort, it's not bad looking and it's a little cramped inside. Instead, the draw here is certainly what's not visible. It delivers an EPA estimate 53-mile range using only electricity supplied by an 18.4 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack. When the battery is depleted, a 1.5-liter gas engine turns on and transforms the Volt into a conventional hybrid car capable of 42 miles per gallon combined, according to the EPA. Between an 8.9-gallon fuel tank and the battery, the Volt boasts a 420-mile range between fill-ups, meaning it can easily be driven across the country. Moreover, it drives like a comfortable, smooth, and vibration-free small car with adequate power and a refined demeanor. It's not inherently sporty, but the battery's central location means it has terrific balance on a twisty road. The Chevrolet Volt LT is well equipped from the start, although Chevy dropped its leather-wrapped steering wheel in favor of a chintzier urethane unit this year. Then again, that may work well for vegans, so there's an upside for some buyers. The Volt Premier can approach luxury grade with a few options that easily push it past $40,000, but there's a $7,500 federal income tax credit and many states offer their own rebates or credits. Clean and more conservative than most eco cars, the Volt is an attractive vehicle. The 2018 Chevy Volt's look is rakish and aggressive with a steep angle to its windshield and its rear glass area. Chevy's now signature dual-grille front fascia is here, but since the Volt doesn't need quite as much fresh air fed to its engine bay as a gas-only car, much of what would normally be an intake is instead a matte silver plastic with a nice surfacing. From the side, the Volt is almost indistinguishable from the Chevy Cruze Compact, aside from a slightly higher tail and a black-out Volt badge integrated into the fender. Oh, and there's a charging port integrated into the driver's front fender. At the rear, its tail sits high to better deflect air in the most efficient manner possible. Clear lens taillights are a trend we're ready to see go away, but they're neatly integrated here. The Volt's interior has a twin cockpit design executed in black with silver accents, although two-tone interiors are optional for a hint of elegance. Button placement is intuitive and we really like the 8.0-inch touchscreen infotainment system's central dash integration. Unlike the first Volt, touch-sensitive buttons have been replaced by traditional units that work well. The 2018 Volt does well in crash tests and offers good safety tech. The Chevrolet Volt scores well in federal and independent crash tests and it offers important collision-avoiding technology as an option. Standard equipment includes a rear-view camera and a full complement of 10 airbags. Last year, Adaptive cruise control was added as an option to a package that also includes rear cross-traffic alerts, blind spot monitors, active lane control, lane departure warning, and forward collision warnings with automatic emergency braking. All that safety tech is welcome, but it can't disguise the fact that the Volt's low seating position, its high window line, and its thick roof pillars can obscure an entire car from the driver's eyes. We wish Chevy parent General Motors would look to skinnier roof pillars, which other automakers have proven can hold up just as well in a crash as the bulky units found in the Volt. Speaking of crashes, the NASA gave the 2018 Volt 5 stars in every category and these rates it a top safety pick when equipped with automatic emergency braking. The East says that the Volt performed admirably in every test, its only ding is an acceptable rating for the standard LED headlights. The optional automatic high beam units on Volt Premier earned the top good rating. Though there's not a lot of customizability, the Volt comes well equipped and offers luxury level features. The 2018 Chevrolet Volt is available in two basic flavors, LT and Premium, with a handful of options grouped together in packages. The Volt LT includes as standard features like automatic climate control, keyless ignition, and an 8.0-inch infotainment touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That infotainment system includes parent company GM's OnStar system, with a 3-month trial, and a 4G LTE hotspot. Navigation software can be added for a nominal fee by a dealership, too. The Volt Premier is a little swankier with heated leather seats, a heated steering wheel, Bose audio, and a wireless charging pad that works with certain devices. Those features are generally offered on the Volt LT at an extra cost, but only the Volt Premier is available with some important safety tech. The Driver Confidence I package includes automatic high beam headlights, forward collision warnings, blind spot monitors, and rear cross-traffic alerts. The Driver Confidence 2 package goes further with automatic emergency braking. A so-equipped Volt can be pricey, nearly $40,000, but it's worth remembering that there's currently a $7,500 federal tax credit and many states and municipalities offer their own incentives. The Chevy Volt is certainly one of the greenest new cars you can buy. With a greater electric range than any other plug-in hybrid aside from the quirky and pricey range-extended BMW i3 Rex, the 2018 Chevrolet Volt is among the lowest consumption vehicles money can buy. It's the best of both worlds, all-electric transportation most of the time without the range anxiety of a depleted battery. The EPA's miles per gallon equivalent, MPG, figure takes into account how far a car can travel electrically using the same energy contained in a single gallon of gasoline. The Volt is rated at a 106 MPG figure. It's below a typical fully electric car, but, again, the Volt isn't exactly an electric. For the way most of us drive, the Chevy Volt should allow for very, very few stops at gas stations.